Hello everybody, welcome back to Btd6. Today I have a pretty ridiculous situation to talk about in regards to what I'm doing right now. I received word from Ninja Kiwi that, because I loaded up Btd6 just to do a little bit of fun, do the boss event really, and I had a nice little notification with a bunch of good free goodies about Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber on YouTube. I'm sure you don't need, I'm sure he doesn't need any sort of like, oh, who's Mr. Beast? I'm sure you know who he is. He has officially did a sponsored deal regarding Btd6. First, right, I'm just like, okay, well, how much money was he paid? I'm sure he was paid a massive bag. But today, he has content in the game, and, well, what we're going to do is we're going to beat the challenge that is Mr. Beast. This is the Mr. Beast challenge, basically. And today we're going to beat this. So I'm a little unsure as to how much money was passed around, or why, even if there was no money passed around, which I'm sure there was, like, I have to know the thought process. I don't know, maybe my brain's just being idiotic. But all I know is that this is going to bring a lot of new players into Btd6. I'm going to let you know right now. Expect just an influx of just a massively extreme influx of just new players. I'm sure people know by now, but Mr. Beast Plays a Game suddenly becomes popular. And, well, I think that's what's going to happen with Btd6. I'm not sure, though. What I've done to start us off here is gone for a triple never miss targeting, this kind of setup. It's a little expensive to actually get up there, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, it can take out 63 on its own. Obviously, it would help. But it's doing pretty good. But I have to mention the ridiculousness of the situation. Ninja Kiwi went to Mr. Beast, paid him a bag. I'm sure there was a massive bag that was paid for him to do a sponsored thing of Btd6. And I just can't stress the ridiculousness of the situation, because let's face it, right? Obviously, I'm happy that this beautiful game is getting a lot more love, but like, I just have to stress how ridiculous the situation is. I'm sure not many people are gonna deny it, but this game is pretty niche. It's a tower defense game, and tower defense is a bit of a niche thing nowadays. It used to be a big back in the Flash days, but it's sort of just died out, and Btd6 is the only real last good tower defense game. I have to stress the ridiculousness of the situation, man. I don't know. It's just, obviously I'm happy about it. I love when this game that I've sunk so many hours into because it's so fun, for it to receive the attention that I think it deserves, but at the same time, bruh. So what I'm doing right now is I'm saving up for the Glade Lord, right? Because we have to go to round 90. But once I get the Glade Lord, what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and get this thing up to, it might be obviously, maybe get I want to say a Sabo, possibly. I don't know. I'll think about the Sabo, but because we need something to deal with the DDTs, we do. And as much as I would love to say it, Mr. Churchill here is not enough to actually deal with all the DDTs in their entirety, because, well, I mean, like, the map is actually pretty damn short, I'm not gonna lie. So we've obtained the Glade Lord on round 78 here, and actually I've come to a decision, right? I'm gonna go for a Sabo. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for something that's gonna be a little on the goofier side of things. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for something I like to call a Super Monkey, specifically a 042, just a simple 042, just so I can pop the Sabo, the Ninja Sabo when I want, and then just insta-kill the DDTs. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that this defense is doing as well as it is. I mean, like, these things are taking care of, this setup right here is taking care of, the BFBs and higher, and then once they get over to the Glade Lord, they just get shredded. But I'm going for this guy right now. I'm going for the Tech Terror. Do I recommend you do this kind of strat? Absolutely not. There's much better cost-efficient strat. I just figured that I would do a triple never miss setup because it's fun, and I want to have fun with this. I don't want to just mad farm it and then just, get it over with as fast as possible. Obviously, I'm going to keep the fast forward on, obviously, but I want to have some fun with it, I don't want to just hard farm and then just get a Flying Fortress and then boom, it's done, because that's obviously what I would probably do. I'm not going to lie, the Zamagods are giving me a bit of a hard time. I'm a little nervous about them. But they go down I want to say fairly easily. We're actually a little bit further away from the Tech Terror than I would like to. I don't think it's going to be too bad, but it's getting a little It's getting a little dicey here at the end. I might have to sell some of this in order to make the tech tear happen. Alright, so we got the tech tear. Again, should be enough. Should be enough. I will use Churchill's ability here. And I just, wow, okay. Never mind. The Churchill ability dealt with everything, okay. But that is all for this video. If you did like it, please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all of that YouTuber stuff. I'm sure you know how these outros go by now. And I want to say thank you, right? Because the TAU All Game Modes and Rare Events thing has surpassed 5,000 views, and it is still climbing steadily, and I'm still uncertain of how to feel about it. I'll see you later.